Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 867. This is The Holdovers. The Holdovers is a 2023 film that is directed by Alexander Payne. Alexander Payne directed this movie and this stars Paul Clementi in it. This has footage features and Miramax films in it. And I saw this movie on November 25th, 2023 at Cinemark Dayton South 16 in SD in West Carrollton, Ohio. So this movie takes place at a New England prep school named Barton, where Paul Dimity plays Paul Hunham, who is an instructor at Barton, who remains on campus during Christmas break to babysit a handful of students that have nowhere to go. They are known as the Holdovers. Paul soon forms an unlikely bond with a brainy but damaged troublemaker named Angus Torrey, and with the school's head clerk, Mary Ram, who is a woman who had just lost a son in the Vietnam War. I thought it was a pretty good movie. So this takes place in 1970, where Paul Hunham is an instructor at Barton, and he is not exactly friendly at times. He doesn't give a lot of good grades out in class, and the kids are about to go on Christmas break. However, there are five students that have nowhere to go or forced to stay at the campus during Christmas break, including Angus Torrey, who is unable to go home because his mother and stepfather are going on a honeymoon. After four of the students are able to go home or go on a skiing trip, with one of the other parents, it is just Paul, Angus, and Mary left at the school. And let's just say that Angus and Paul do not see eye to eye, and Angus is frustrated, angry, and upset that his mother and stepfather did not come to get him. And Paul doesn't see that much at first, but throughout the movie, he starts to feel bad for Angus, and he starts to become more human. He definitely displays more emotion, more feelings throughout the movie, and he's actually becoming more of a friend. And so, this movie involves Paul Hunham, Angus Torrey, and Mary Lamb as they're trying to celebrate the Christmas break all alone, and despite Mary losing to just lost her son in the Vietnam War, she's trying to enjoy the holiday, but also at the same time, she she is she is trying not to grieve as much, but she does end up grieving at some points in the movie. And let's just say that the three of them decided to go to Boston for a couple of days for a trip, what they call a field trip. Mary goes to visit her sister to try to cope with her son's death. So Paul and Angus starts to hang out a little bit more as Paul teaches Angus more stuff about history than what Angus has been learning in the classroom. And there were secrets about both men, Paul and Angus, that definitely highlight the second part of the movie and how Angus has a father who he doesn't see anymore, and how Paul Hunham wasn't always going to be at Barton, but something happened during his college years that unfortunately he was not able to go throughout more education than what he had hoped for. I won't want to say too much, but I really like how this movie goes from Paul being a little bit of a jerk, being being a grumpy man, and then at near the ending of the movie, he starts to become more open. He starts to become more friendly, and more open and honest about his wife and trying to understand other people's lives as well. It is really a good movie. I thought it was pretty good. I definitely recommend it. I also like how the movie has a 70s feel because the movie does take place in 1970 in the beginning of 1971. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of the Holdovers. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.